Welcome to Fascia Masters Q&A with D&Q, Episode 7, Understanding Fascia and Aging.
Hi there, my name is Deanna Hansen. I'm a certified athletic therapist and the founder of Fluid Isometrics and Block Therapy.
And my name is Quinn Castellane. I'm the VP of Block Therapy and the lead block therapist.
So I think one of the biggest questions is what causes aging? And really simply, it's gravity. Gravity, unconscious posture, unconscious breathing. Gravity is the driver to what causes compression. As we know, typically, well, as I know, maybe you not yet, as we get older, we typically get shorter and wider. And it's gravity that drives us toward the ground over our lifetime to the point that it's so constant we're not even aware of it. And that's the challenge. Things that we're not aware of, we take for granted, we don't appreciate what's happening, and we ignore. So we're ignoring the fact that gravity is pulling us to the ground. Now, what's really cool is every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And the full conscious exhalation is the counterforce to gravity. When we exhale, that plate of muscle is lifting us up against gravity. So when we understand that we have this mechanism in our body to counter that force, then ultimately we can go through time without accumulating age. But that's not the reality for most people because, again, gravity's constant, so we don't even realize what it's doing to us over time. I mean, we kind of know, as women, we know that, our breasts start to sag and our face starts to fall and, everything changes. But it's ultimately that cellular migration that happens that's causing aging. And then because of that migration, when we're not applying proper foundations to our body, the fascia, the connective tissue that we're talking about, it creates false walls and false floors to try to stabilize us from tipping over. But it's these walls and floors that are the blocks to blood and oxygen flow. So when we understand that we have in ourselves an ability to counter that force of gravity, ultimately to counter aging, but more importantly with block therapy, to reverse it. Now we have coolest a tool in a system. Exactly. Well, a lot of people, including ourselves, we call this the fountain of youth. And again, that's a powerful statement, but understanding it and having a specimen, I'm going to call you a specimen like yourself, because Deanna's 49 right now. Your body is not 49. And it's weird how we talk so much about numbers and aging, and we're telling ourselves that we're getting older. Oh, we're middle-aged now. Literally, even telling yourself that can switch things. So Deanna, being 49 now, you look pretty well younger now than you did in your 20s. And again, there's obviously different components to that, but you're healthier, you're younger, you look so much better and different. It's crazy. So this is just a perfect example. Just looking. Thanks.
But it's just crazy because people don't think that you can necessarily reverse the aging process because people don't understand the fascia. And the fascia is such a large component in aging. And
I mean, I have before pictures that we share. And even 12 years ago, I have a picture of my face and I've compared it to now. And it's not even the same face because from my unconscious youth and all of the things that I did to myself, I created a massive amount of asymmetry in my face and in my body. And also I had some really negative habits for a number of years that added that toxicity. And when I look at my face from my past, I had rosacea. When I was a kid, every day for years, I had a nosebleed on one side of my face. So I actually, trying to stop that blood from flowing out of my nose, I would hold my nose every day, and sometimes it would last up to an hour. That created a cellular migration on my face, and it created a lot of asymmetry. I had really rounded jaws. I had horrible TMJ. I had a lot of dental issues when I was younger. So there was a lot of things that added up that ultimately created the way that I looked in my 20s. And it was when I was 30 years old that this process began for me. So that was when I started to really, actually, and it wasn't even probably until a couple of years in from when that very first seed happened to when I really started to understand in the bigger scheme of things what was happening. And the fact that tissue from past was coming back into play, it was being rejuvenated, and I was being able to make use of those cells now.
Yeah.
And it was a really profound moment for me. And in my naivety at the time, I just wanted to scream to the world, oh my gosh, everyone has to do this, because I was so excited.
Totally.
But of course, you know, that didn't work out that way. It's taken me a while to figure out how to get this out there properly. But that's the exciting piece, is wherever we're starting from, by improving blood and oxygen flow to cells and by cleaning those cells out, we can make cellular changes that impact the way we look, function, and feel.
And I fully believe that every cell in your body has the capability to go to its natural state. And that's what we're doing. Like, we're rejuvenating our cells, and it's possible. And if you're not aware of that, or you don't know that we can do that, you 100% can. Whatever state you're in right now, physically, if you're in pain, if you're aging at a faster rate than what you intended, you can slow that process down and literally reverse it. So that's, I think, is the coolest thing, and that's exactly what we're here to educate about and to share.
And so, I mean, like, even talking about, you know, the face, because of course, you know, for women in particular, we're so concerned with keeping a young looking face. And what does that mean? So I just want to share with you what actually happens to the tissue in the face. So first of all, the rib cage is the alignment for the head and the neck and the shoulders. Every cell is interconnected to every other cell. So when dealing with the fascia system, we have to look at the body as a whole. But specifically here, if we don't align the rib cage, whatever we're doing to the head and the neck, it's not going to be a long-term solution, because that misalignment of the rib cage will cause the head to pull forward. It blocks the major artery supplying the head, your thyroid gland, your major lymphatic drainage site. And we're also dominant on one side, which usually causes people to come forward and tilt into one direction. So now if I'm walking through life with my head this way, gravity is pulling me down in this manner. And the fascia is ingenious in its design. It's here to support and protect us. So what happens, because it doesn't want us tipping off balance so far, it grips and adheres to bone, those false walls and false floors, to try to create stability. But those grips block blood and oxygen flow. So lots of people end up with age spots because there's a migration of the melanin over time that settle in the skin. Or maybe we have blemishes or acne because the major lymphatic drainage sites aren't open, so we can't keep the skin clear. Or maybe we have, again, for me, how my jaws were getting really, really thick from that constant grinding and clenching. And then, of course, we're not symmetrical. So I would chew more on one side, so I got more of a buildup on one side, and that would create a heaviness on one side, and it just starts to contort all of the cells in the whole body, but specifically I'm talking about the face here. So over time, that's what ultimately happens. They say that beauty is in symmetry.
Yes.
And ultimately, if we are perfectly symmetrical, then we have equal blood and oxygen flow to both sides. When we aren't symmetrical, we're getting, again, a gripping in a negative way in a specific alignment that will create how you look as you age.
Exactly.
And we don't have to put up with that.
Well, yeah.
We can change it.
And this, I don't want this to be a little off topic, but another thing that I understood, or that I've realized, is don't compare yourself necessarily to other people, because symmetry is such an important thing for us to understand, because it's about becoming to our full potential. My potential is going to be different than Deanna's. Our potential is going to be different than yours. So it's about finding the symmetry in your own body, owning that, and then that already changes your state of mind.
Yes.
And the state of mind is obviously huge for the fascia system as well, for aging. So understanding that and applying the right mechanics and blocking, breathing, understanding posture, then you're literally going to take time out of your tissue and reverse that process.
And, you know, I was referring to the skin because when we're looking at a body, you know, that's the first thing that we see. But there's aging of organs, there's aging of your brain, there's aging of your eyes, there's aging of every single cell in the body. So if we are developing issues over time, whether it's high blood pressure, that's a function of not giving that heart muscle the blood and oxygen flow that it needs, because again, we're going to be compressed in our container. That rib cage is going to get all pushed around and hardened, and that's going to affect the function of the heart, which is going to cause aging of the heart muscle.
Yes.
We can change that by blocking the rib cage, correcting that alignment, feeding that muscle with proper oxygenation to, again, pull that old time out and to reposition those cells so that organ can function more youthfully, more effectively. And that's ultimately what we want. Again, it's not about being perfect. We will never be perfect, but it's about understanding that there is a very specific path that we have here that can take time out of the body, feed those cells that have been blocked, move the toxins out of the tissue to create more of an alkaline environment, which is the healthier environment, and that we can continue on lifelong with the block therapy process.
And the younger you start, the more you're going to prevent the aging process. So if you're jumping on the block at a young age, that's going to, man, your whole life is going to be completely different because you're preventing that aging process from a young age. I was lucky enough to get into this when I was 18, and that has, I'm literally thankful to this day. This is why this is totally my life. But starting younger is when you want to start. But again, if you're already older, you can always reverse it. That makes me even feel super calm. And people I talk to, and we're seeing this in our community, people are looking younger, people are younger, and it's just the coolest to see.
And it's everything from, like, this is my natural color hair. You know, when I was young, I didn't have hair this way. I never had hair this full, this healthy, or this color. I was always blonde, but it wasn't like this. And I don't do anything to my hair, and it's this way. So again, it's just understanding that we have in this tool the ability to dictate how we age. Again, we talked about control. We can't control everything in life, but there are certain things that we do have control over.
Yes.
And how we breathe and how we use our body is within our scope to do that. So this is where it's so important for me to teach that you have the power to decide what path that you're on. No one else can look at your body and know as well as you what's going on inside of you and what you need. But we need to understand what our cells are telling us.
Yeah.
And that's where this process becomes really cool. As you start diving in and connecting to those cells that are deeper than what you're consciously aware, your cells start speaking to you, and intuitively, just like a baby, you know, like when you first have a baby, you don't necessarily know what that specific cry means, but you learn.
Yes.
You learn that, okay, my child is hungry, or my child needs a diaper change, or my child is tired and needs love, whatever it is, you learn through time. By doing this, you learn through time what your cells are saying, and that's amazing because now you are your own healthcare advocate.
Well, and you explain that so well. And it might sound very bizarre to you that you can understand what your cells are saying, but you'll understand once you actually do it and once you get there. So doing it is the first step,
Yes.
Taking action, and that's what's gonna start the process. So again, there's a lot of things that can sound a little hocus pocus, but once you actually do it, then you're like, okay, this is actually legit, I understand it, I get it. And it's when you're on the block and you're doing the work is when you really understand how powerful this is, and you understand your body. What is your body telling you? What should you do? Because there's so many things out there that are telling you to structure your life in a linear process, and we don't want to do that because we're all different. So it's about becoming in tune with your body, intuitive with your body, body aware, so that you can become the best, healthiest version of yourself.
And I just want to say, just to wrap this up, because I think it's a good time, as we're aging, like for me at 49, I'm not trying to look like I did when I was 20. In fact, I feel like I look a lot better than I did when I was 20,
100%.
but it's not about wearing younger clothes or whatever. It's simply about moving towards cellular alignment, because that is what's going to keep you looking your healthiest. And the healthiest version of you is the most beautiful version of you.
Absolutely. I think that's a perfect end to this Fascia Masters episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Fascia Masters episode 7. understanding fascia and aging. Again, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video if you found this educational, and comment below if you have any questions. Please use the hashtag AskBlockTherapy, and if you personally want to get started with your body, your health, and the anti-aging process, visit unblockyourbody.com, and that will all take care of you.
Breathe and believe.